Yo, this is Ty, the official TAI. Welcome back to my channel. Today, in lieu of being purposeful, because that's what we do, right? That's what we do. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd of 2021, and let's go ahead and get a wrap-up of the third stimulus package and the updates as of this morning, as well as a breakdown in alphabetical order with payout dates for the pandemic EBT for school year 2020-2021, as well as the February leftover and the March. Yes, in the March of 2021 emergency allotments, the SNAP EBT, yes. And another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is the child tax credit. Remember that advance for the emergency SNAP benefits for March of 2021 and the leftovers from February of 2021. Let's get it. No, I am not a professional nor your advisor. My goal is to educate or present awareness in layman's terms of the third stimulus package. Some people think it's only $1,400 that they have coming to them. Well, rest assured, sis and bro, there's a whole lot more waiting for you.
Welcome to the official TAI channel. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to my channel. Last weekend, we already know, obviously, the House of Representatives went and passed a $1.9 trillion stimulus package. With that being said, right now, the stimulus package is on the desk, on the table of the Senate. The Senate will be making any and all edits and additions to this third stimulus package, the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Then, or should I say, but on Thursday, yes, on Thursday, something big happens when it comes to the reconciliation process, okay? So on Thursday, there will be a vote-a-rama. I've never heard of the word before, have you? But yes, apparently there's going to be a vote-a-rama session on Thursday, this Thursday. And what a vote-a-rama is, or a vote-a-rama session is, when any Senate can come to the House and propose changes, edits, additions, things like that, and then they can vote on it right then and there. There actually was one about 3 weeks ago, and that took about 18 hours for them to actually come up with a vote for everything. They had to sit there and make a decision on any and every change right then and there. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, they're going to get bored, probably got to go to the bathroom, whatever the case is. However, I like the fact that they have to sit there until they come up with a decision. So again, it can take up to 22 hours, 24 hours, 20 hours, 18 hourrs. Yes, this is a vote-a-rama session. That's going to happen this Thursday. So we'll see what the Senate has in store for us. You know, pretty much the Senate parliamentarian already advised the Democrats that, that $15 minimum wage should not be included in this. This is not lawful, according to the parliamentarian. Then her job is at risk. But the president and the vice president already reassured that that is not the angle that they want to go. You already know that March 14th is the deadline for the American Rescue Plan, the $1.9 trillion stimulus package, or bill, I should say. Yes. March 14th is the deadline for that to be made into law once the president signs. And it will also stop unemployment from being interrupted, because that is also the time when the $300, that extra boost that you all are receiving, is supposed to expire. However, on that same day, $400 from this third stimulus package is supposed to then replace that. I really pray that you guys don't have an interruption. But I say that they should just move on, put it to the side. I did hear, Birdie, that they did take it out already, and that's what they're working on, or they're already aware pretty much that it will be omitted. But on one shoulder, I say, let's take it out, let's move on, let's pay these people. Is one thing really worth jeopardizing everyone else from getting their stimulus checks and things that they may need to get back on their feet? I don't know. That's personally with me. Then on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? Fight or flight. Yeah, go ahead and fight, Democrats, because there's a lot of things that we need, such as some acres and some mules and stuff like that, in addition to this third stimulus package. So I really also feel like they're standing up for what's considered the minorities, So at the end of the day, I look to the left, I look to the right. I don't know who I should be listening to, but you know what? We all have faith. And comment below, tell me what you think they should do. Should they just move on, or should they just go ahead and continue to fight it? You got to consider that. I say take it out, move on, and make it a standalone bill. However, if it does become a standalone bill and they do roll that way, basically, then the Republicans will have a say in it. There will have to be a vote, and more than likely, it's not going to be $15 an hour. It's probably going to be like $11 to $12 an hour. And that may well be being generous. Basically, most Republicans cannot empathize with whom they cannot relate to. And if I'm getting you roused up right now, don't point your fingers at the Democrats, because the Republicans also did it in 2001 and 2017. And actually in 2001, the Republicans fired the Senate Parliament for not voting in their favor, pretty much. Exactly. So I just want to put that out there. This is not something that the Democrats decided they, just came out of nowhere and created, and this is what they're going to do. Like, this has been done in the years in the past, a whole lot, actually. So see what happens when the Senate votes this week. I just want you to know that President Biden is disappointed that the Senate parliamentarians did not agree with the inclusion of this $15 minimum wage increase. He believes that no American should be working full-time and be living in poverty at the same time. Can't beat that one. Let's get it. Then I look at it as by the time 2025, when the $15 was expected to be ruled out completely, everybody at $15, because remember, it was supposed to be a gradual increase. By that time, cost of living is going to go up again. So I feel like they're still going to be behind. But, that's none of my business. And another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is the child tax credit. I know y'all all hype about this as well. But think about it. First of all, can they offer this full amount to you if you were to wait till tax time? Would you be better off waiting till tax time? Think about it. As opposed to you getting a stipend or a stimulus check for your child every month. You are more inclined to spend it every month because you know you have it coming back to you. So again, thus stimulating the economy. So you got to think about it. Is that your goal if you were to get a bulk of money? Whoever it is that claimed the child, I want y'all to consider that. Don't look at it as, oh, every month we're going to be turning up. No, I want you to look at it as, I'm getting $3,000. I'm getting $3,600. What can I do to optimize this? How can I make a return on this, basically? Also, when it's time for you to file your taxes for next year, don't be all Joe expecting a big return again. I'm just saying that credit might not be as valuable as it normally is to you at tax time. All right, and let's move on. I also had the pandemic EBT for school year 2020, 2021. And remember, the pandemic EBT is for students with missed or reduced meals due to school closings because of the pandemic. Okay, if you're eligible, the benefits will come on a card or perhaps even a new card in the mail to you if you aren't already currently receiving food stamps, obviously. Okay, and with that being said, the states that are participating in the P-EBT for school year 2020-2021 are as follows: Arizona, Connecticut, Delaware, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Vermont, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and then, of course, Puerto Rico. Oh! So the payout dates for the pandemic EBT with the retroactive are as follows. Arizona, you're going to get October and March, November and December and May, etc. And June and July for the remaining months by last name. Okay? And then going down the list, I have two lists going on over here. Connecticut, Delaware, I do not have the payout dates for that. I apologize. Illinois, I have the payout dates from October 2020 to February 2021 will be 2 monthly disbursements. Phase 2 will be paid monthly. After that, it will be until June monthly. Okay. Indiana, I have lump paid sum. Okay. And in Indiana, I have a lump sum paid beginning in 2021, so you should have already gotten that. And then every 3 months from October 2020 is what you're going to be getting a retroactive for. Moving down to Kentucky, I have October 2020 to February 2021, and those payments are going to come to you ASAP, okay? Those payments will be every 2 weeks, retroactive on the 25th of each month from March to June. All right, just to put that out there for you. Massachusetts, I have one lump sum from October 2020 and then every month after, depending on eligibility in the school closings. That particular state goes by the school closings. Michigan, I have that your payout is a lump sum since September 2020 to January 2021. You're going to get that this month and then every 2 months after that. So you're all paid up. Minnesota, I have every 2 months from September to October, and you'll get that in March of 2021, and however, they did not give me a date for that. Let's move on. North Carolina. I got New Mexico in here. I apologize for that. All right, New Mexico, bi-monthly since October 2020 and November 2020, and that's going to be in one payment until June of 2021. So you're going to get every other month, basically. You're going to get paid every other month. Well, it looks like every 2 months. All right, North Carolina is going to be retro from January and February and March, then a month later after they, get caught up to that point. Ohio, I don't have the dates for you. Sorry about that. Rhode Island, I have one lump sum for October and November of 2020 in the beginning of 2021. So you may have already received that. Then after January, should have been monthly. Then South Carolina, I have one lump sum from September to December 20th. And you should receive that, not December 20th, excuse me. South Carolina have one lump sum, and that should include from September to December 2020, and you should receive that in early March. So any day now for you. January and February will be at the end of March, and then so on until you're all caught up. All right, in Tennessee, I have one lump sum from October and November 2020. You should have already received that back in February. And then for December to February 2021, you should receive that at the end of the month of March, and then so on and so on. All right, moving on, I have Puerto Rico. Oh, it's a lump sum from August to December of 2020. You should have already received that, actually. Then monthly after that. Then I'm losing my space. Vermont, sorry about that. All right, September 2020 to December 2020's retro, you should have already gotten that in January, and then February, April, and July, and then you see the sequence going on, the pattern, going on from there. All right, so that was Vermont, Washington. I'm sorry, I got two lists going on over here. September 2020 to January 2021, that's going to be paid out every 2 months. So you may have already started that last month. If not, it should be coming to you. West Virginia, I do not have the dates. Wisconsin, August 2020 to November 2020. You should be receiving that this month in March of 2021. And then every month owed until you get to the current month after that. It does not give the exact date, but you will be getting this month, again for the state of Wisconsin, from August to November. And then each month after that, they're also going to give you disbursements until, you're all caught up. All right, so that was the list for the pandemic EBT school year 2020-2021 in alphabetical order with the dates that I did have for you. All right, moving on. Emergency SNAP benefits that are still left over from February of 2021 are as follows. Okay, we have Alaska, March 1st through the 10th, California, March 7th, DC, DC, March 6th, Hawaii, March 8th, Iowa, March 1st through the 10th, Kansas, March 15th through the 24th, Louisiana, March 4th, Nebraska, March 8th and 9th, New Hampshire, March 2nd, 5th, 9th, 16th, and the 23rd, North Carolina, March 1st through the 3rd, so any day now for you, South Dakota, March 24th and the 31st, Vermont, March 15th, West Virginia, the final date you should be receiving everything, should be all caught up, is March 9th, Wisconsin, the last cases, you should receive everything by April 10th, and Wyoming is going to go by last name. And again, that was back in February, so you should actually already be caught up with that. Sorry, I misread that one for you. Again, that was just whatever was remaining from February of 2021. And your March of 2021 emergency SNAP allotments are as follows. California, Colorado, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Maryland, Montana, New Jersey, Oregon, Rhode Island, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. All right, again, I do have the payout dates for you. California, April 18th with the 15% included. Colorado, March 7th through the 12th. DC, March 10th and April 3rd. Hawaii, April 12th. Illinois, March 23rd through the 31st. Indiana, every odd day starting March 5th through the 23rd. Iowa, normal dates, your normal disbursement dates. Kansas, April 15th through the 24th for March. Maine, March 10th. Maryland, March 1st through the 31st. Montana, March 2nd through the 6th. New Jersey, March 1st through the 5th. Oregon, March 10th and March 30th. Rhode Island, March 4th. Texas, I had to check your website because I'm getting too much different information. Vermont, April 15th. Virginia, March 16th. Washington, your regular disbursement dates. West Virginia, March 4th. Wisconsin, again, which was the first one that became eligible for March. So shout out to them again. Those payout dates was March 20th for 2021 with the 15% also included in that, and May of 2021. For any late cases. And lastly, Wyoming is March 1st through the 5th. Woo, that was a mouthful. So, with that being said, did you like, comment, and subscribe? Did you like, comment, and subscribe? I'm sorry. Perhaps you didn't hear me. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? I need the algorithm in YouTube to know that the official TAI exists. And I cannot do that without the help of you. So again, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Holla at your girl. Later. Oh, if you're still here, you really made it to the end of this video, please comment below and put hashtag P-EBT. So that way, when anybody's looking for information related to P-EBT, they can find your girl because you've already tagged me. Later.